Okay, so when was the last time you cried and why?
My last time I cried was about, let me see, I guess September. My mother passed on August the 30th. It was her 1 year anniversary. And then my husband passed the year before.
Your what?
My husband.
What is it?
I was the female to a set of gay men. I am in the lifestyle as well. I'm bisexual. For those that don't know, you know now. I just posted that my ex-girlfriend pulled up on me in the club last week, and I didn't know she was gonna be there, and it was like, boom, my ex-girlfriend here. That's crazy. So I am in the bisexual lifestyle. So therefore, you know,
Oh, so you like gay men? You saying?
I have played but I'm from Cali, where it was normal. San Francisco is right across the bridge from Oakland. The bridges connect us. Okay, back then that was normal as far as gay, bisexual, being yourself, and not until I came to Georgia and other places back in the early 2000s that I realized like they don't think it's normal. Yet now where it is now, where everybody's accepting, is where it was at in California 20 years before. You get what I'm saying? So not until then did I realize. So out here, when I came out here, my two best friends were gay, two males, and I played their beard, which a beard in that lifestyle is the woman that plays the disguise for a man who is really gay. I played their beard for about 10 years. My lifestyle was great. I didn't want for anything. I unlimited shopping sprees. I mean, when I need somebody, and I could be myself. There was no judgment. There's no nothing, and we were best friends. One of them passed away the year before, and they both, my mom and him, kind of hit me at the same time because I hadn't grieved for my mother yet. That whole year, because I kind of celebrated that she had made it so old and we had a good relationship. So, but once that came around and both of their deaths he died September 11th, she passed in August, so they were 2 weeks apart from each other. So when their 1 year anniversaries came up at the same time, this time I did cry. And my husband, who is the boyfriend that's still alive, who came down and did my hair for Thanksgiving. If y'all check my page, y'all can see my husband that's about 15 years now. He's still alive. The other one passed. But he had to make me feel better, so he sent me a bunch of pictures of us over the last 10 years. It's a reel on my page, and I say my husband. These are my husbands. One husband had to call me to make me feel better because of the other one. So a husband is a gay husband. So I played that role for many. I do like and have a lot of gay male friends. And I usually, sometimes people will assume that I'm their girlfriend, and people can assume what they want. And I played that part for my friends until they were ready to come out. When they came out, no, you don't. They have sex with each other. That's their. I played the girlfriend, so when we go in public, it's 3 of us.
I know what you're saying.
And nobody can tell who I'm really with or who's with me, but really they're together. So I played that, but we were best friends as far as had each other back. We didn't like if they get locked up, they mama calling me, I'm coming. So we were that tight. So it was a different dynamic and a different lifestyle, and I still love it because he had to come down here and get. That's why I could take them wigs off, because he had to come get my hair together. I was spoiled. He kept my hair done, kept me dressed, because I at the time in that part of my life I didn't care about that.
So, would you like date a bisexual man?
I have.
You think that's cool?
As far as dating a bisexual man, I'm a bisexual female, so I'm gonna do what I do. So you either need to be okay with me occasionally having a female, or my lifestyle back in the day used to be I had a dude and a chick, and everybody, and that's on my page too. That's not a secret. You know what I'm saying? Everybody would know that this is my dude, this is my chick. We all might go out and do stuff together. We all might wake up in a bed together in the morning. That's how that goes. And if people are not ready to dabble and dip in that lifestyle, don't talk about no threesomes. Don't talk about, oh, I'm going to do it for the night, and you worried about is they pulling up on each other later on. You either going to have a throuple relationship and do it where everybody is conducive with it. There's no secrets. Ain't nobody worried about who going to steal who's this and that. Then, yeah, I'm all for it. Except for, I'm kind of in control of that situation. Any dude I mess with, no, you don't bring no chicks over here. We gonna go get that, or I'm gonna go get it, because that's violation. But unless you know what the rules are, don't step in that lifestyle. But yeah.
Oh, so you a player then?
I'm not a player. I'm single.
I'm saying back in the day, like.
Oh, back in the day, I was, yes. Yep. I've been in relationships for long terms, like 5 years. 5, 6 years, 3 years, you know what I'm saying? I've been in long-term relationships. Yes. However, I've also been single, and I've been in relationships with women as well. I just was in a relationship for 5 years with a female. At the same time, I was in a relationship for 5 years with a male. I've been, my ex-girlfriend that pulled up on me the other night, me and her were, we dated and was together since I was in my 20s. Like, that's a long time. So we still saw each other over time, but yeah.
So like when you meet a lot of women I meet now, it's like basically they be telling me, I want a husband, so you don't require that, like you don't.
I do. If I'm in a relationship, in a monogamous relationship with a man, yes, I want a husband. I still want the same things that any straight female would want, except for I'm a little kinkier sometimes, and I may or may not fuck around with a female, or I may, or that depends on the dynamic of their relationship. That's not gonna always be something that's included. It may or may not. It depends on how fulfilled you are, how kinky you are in that relationship. But yeah, I would love a good husband, but I found that very few can, tame me or whatever have you. But I'm tameable. I'm not gonna say tame like I'm wild, but I'm a pretty strong woman, and I usually run into males that are intimidated or, something sometimes, or they are or they gay. You know what I'm saying?
Usually, if you meet a woman in their 30s, they don't be want to listen to nothing you got to say. Like it's
About
like
what?
anything. Like they don't want no kind of guidance or direction or no wisdom about shit. They
see, you supposed to
like
take wisdom, guidance, and all that, and other people's opinions and all that, all the way until you 70 and 80. You're still learning something every day. You still can take that information and do what you choose to do with it. You don't have to dismiss it. But some people don't take criticism well. That depends on the person. Some people don't take ideas and a push forward well. So I do though. I'm more of like a partnership person. Like me and the dude I'm with can accomplish anything. Like you can get all the money as long as your relationship is solid. And until I get a relationship that's solid, I'm out this bitch getting all this by myself. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna switch it up. So a lot of women, they show more respect to the people on their job than to their man or their husband. Why do you think that is?
Now that actually is a very good question. I don't know if it has to do with authority. They know that job, even though that job, they depend on that job. That job comes with a check, and it comes with rules and regulations as well. That they know when they sign that damn paperwork at work saying they're going to do or not do this here. However, in a relationship, I think it shouldn't be looked at as a job, but people do tend to, I think, because they're worried about losing that job, but then they had that same man or woman, they should be just as concerned about losing that man or woman. But some things fall off where things get stale, things get old, chicks start coming to bed with the bonnet on when you was. However the fuck I meet you, that's what you gonna get all the time. I ain't into that trick a nigga thing. You know what I'm saying? And I get people got fake body parts, more power to you. But that sometimes is a form of, or, they put the fake shit on or whatever, then later on, I just did a story about a dude suing a woman because that's not what he married. She didn't look like that. When he married her, then she took all that shit off, and that ain't the same bitch. Excuse me. I mean, the same chick.
Okay.
So, that happens sometimes, but then I think it's more of they lose respect for the relationship. And they'll do the same thing at the job. At the job, when people first start coming to work, what they do? They show up on time, they follow the rules, they eat in the break room, they do everything that they're supposed to do. Check in with them in 6 months and see if they're still following all the rules to the T that they was doing when they first showed up the first month. Absolutely not. They start doing other shit. They gonna do whatever they feel like they can get away with that ain't nobody checked on. That's what's gonna happen in a relationship. If they don't respect it. It's about the respect of it.
Well, I need one of them teachers pet type workers. They be telling on everybody. making sure they do all, you know, all the right shit. Like, you gotta have one of them who respect it to, like, I'm gonna do all this shit right because I don't want to lose.
You don't want to lose it, but
Yeah.
like I think both parties in a relationship need to put the effort in to make sure it's not lost. That's what therapy is available for. That's what all the things for couple counseling is available. If you can't do it and get there on your own, use the outside resources if you really want to save your shit. But if it's got to where y'all hate each other and y'all let some Mr. and Mrs. Smith type shit at the house, y'all need to let that go. Yeah.
Okay, let's switch it up. What's 3 things a woman should see in a man before she have this child?
Oh, see, but you talking about children?
Yeah.
Oh, 'cause let me tell you, I'm the fucking poster child for that. We did that already. Make sure that if you want a man and you ready to do some jail time and all that with his ass, and you know what I'm saying, whatever he's involved in, being that y'all want to be at the hip and all that, then you probably gonna be involved in it too. So make sure that you look into what type of work he does, and a man don't always tell you exactly what he do or everything he does, so that's gonna be kind of hard to figure out at times. However, you should at least check into see what type of family background, how he treat his mother, how he treat his sister, how he treat females in the family, things of that nature. How does he treat his children? Do he got the children, the wayward children running around that's talking about where my daddy at with the snot nose and looking for diapers because your ass running the streets chasing hoes and paying for pussy? Make sure you don't get you one of them. Because when you get pregnant by him, guess what the fuck you gonna be when he get tired of your ass? You gonna be that bitch that you was just laughing at. Okay.
This is it?
Now, if you do plan on being a homemaker, you do want to make sure that he will be able to financially sustain you. Because I did get married back in 2012, 2011, and I found that out, and you know.
What he did? What kind of job he had?
First of all, y'all married a preacher. Should have never did that. Me and a preacher, what the fuck we gonna do? That was the mistake of a lifetime, okay?
Preachers, preachers, they them like pimps almost.
Correct.
Yeah.
But then they ridicule you for everything. You know what I'm saying? Saying that you and all the people you around is this and that and blah, 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 blah. But then I find out that you still talking on the phone to your ex-wife, so I left his ass right where the fuck he was at, married in a hoe.
Just for talking?
What the fuck you mean? You want me to be talking to niggas? Now, I'm cool with arrangements. If you feel like you okay with me talking to other dudes and me going out with other dudes and me leaving your ass at home while I'm doing it, I'm fine with that. Because I guarantee the niggas I'ma fuck with gonna definitely trump them hoes you gonna go get. So I don't no nigga wanna play that with me at all.
Man, we don't really be trying to trump. Like,
You might want to do it. If you go out and step out on your woman, you need to get a bitch that's way better than her, and that bitch won't have nothing to say. But if you go get Shanique down the street, that's in a way worse situation as your woman, or is not up to par of the same. I'm talking about on intellectual. I'm talking about how she treats you, how she's gonna treat your kids, how she's gonna treat your business and anything you doing. If you don't go and match that level of what you already had, it ain't no need of you stepping out. You need to keep your ass at home. And the same thing for a woman. I know plenty of homegirls that's cheated on their good ass man, and now they fucked up because that dick that they went and got, the grass was not greener, but.